This is one of the most authenticated ways of ensuring that you are not cheated, that the hiring partner or the manning company would never take a single rupee in terms of recruitment.
Hello people, my name is Rohan. I'm the author of Super Sailor. We are today at Rohi Global Services, which is one of the hiring partners, one of the major hiring partners in Mumbai, India. And we are going to meet Mr. Varma, who's going to talk to us about the whole hiring process, the interviews, the offer letters, and everything in between. So let's go meet him.
Hi, my name is Marshall Varma and I'm the Managing Director of Rohi Global Services. Prior to being the Managing Director of Rohi Global Services, I was with V-Ships as their General Manager cum Director for their India business, Southeast Asia business, and for the V Manpower Group. I was there after the Head of Operations for Carnival Corporation, Carnival Support Services in India, and have now begun the journey of an entrepreneur with Rohi Global Services from the last 2 years. I have approximately 25 years of experience in managing cruise ships and other different types of vessels. I have been instrumental in managing and opening offices across the world for the group of V-Ships and have been instrumental in setting up systems.
What can you say about the company Rohi Global? What's the experience it has been for the people?
So Rohi Global Services is a manning partner for 21 different ships and several different owners. We manage cruise ships at the moment. We look after the complete hiring and onboarding process, including the disembarkation, medical, and we manage a plethora of different experienced people. That would be the hotel side, the deck and engine, the security services, the entertainment services, the spa services, the youth and activities services. We also do casinos, and we do shore excursions.
So how would you define a hiring agency, and how is it different from getting hired by the ship side of itself?
So just to clarify, and I'll put this in perspective for everyone, is that there's an agent and there's a manning partner. An agent is basically someone who does not have any contact with the crew, with the owners of the vessel, and he just operates out of his knowledge or his connections with certain unscrupulous elements within the system, and he promises people's jobs and gets them to pay money and uses his connections within organizations to get people on board a ship. Whereas a manning partner or a manning company has a direct contract with the crew and the owners. They hire directly for the owners and they have legitimate contracts which are approved by DG and are proposed to GD and are shown to DG, and an RPSL license is issued. So between the two, you should avoid yourself from getting into an agent, but go directly to a company, for example Rohi Global Services.
So you said something about being in connect with the ship owners and with DG Shipping. How do a student, as aspiring seafarer, check the validity and authenticity of the hiring agency? How do you do that?
So there are a couple of ways you could do that. Number one is that you can check DG's website to see if he is an RPSL holder. The company is an RPSL company and has uploaded all their details on DG's website. Number two is you can check directly with the companies that are listed on the company's website of who they are hiring with, to find out if they are actually hiring for the company or they are not. Number three is that within the fraternity, the shipping fraternity is a very closed fraternity, very small fraternity. You would be able to check references with a couple of good shipping companies to see if this company hires or does not hire or has any records of it. Number four is there are unions within the organization or within the shipping fraternity where you can check with them. NUSI is one of the most prominent ones, and you could always bank on them for their advice on terms of if the company is good or bad. But any company that you look for, please ensure that they don't take money from you for recruitment.
So when you talk about money, do hiring partners like Rohi Global, any other hiring manning agency, take money for giving a job for hiring somebody?
This is one of the most authenticated ways of ensuring that you are not cheated, that the hiring partner or the manning company would never take a single rupee in terms of recruitment. There could be other service charges, for example, to help you to get a visa, or you pay for your visa and they reimburse the cost for you later on. That's a part of the process and it is declared upfront. It's a part of the process that DG mandates and will be displayed in each company office in terms of what is payable and what is not payable. And that's very crucial for you to understand and pick up when you choose a manning partner. Technically, no one should be charging you any money for recruitment. If anyone asks you for a single paisa, that means he is not a correct partner and you should not be working with them.
So every shipping company has their own manning partners.
Yes, most of the shipping companies have their manning partners or they have their own offices based in India. So yes.
So if every ship owner or every shipping company has a manning partner, why there are so many agents in the industry who charge starting from thousands to a couple of lakhs to get the jobs for seafarers?
So as I said, that there are many unscrupulous elements who call themselves agents, who call themselves to be associated with the company, but they're technically not associated. They have connections within the companies to get people a job. So that's the reason. So for example, if you look at the cruise ship, there are only 4 or 5 major players in the market, and it's only with these companies that people are hired out of. The other ones that promise for all these jobs are basically coming out from unscrupulous connections that they have within the companies.
Suppose even after knowing all these things, you still pay somebody for a job and you get cheated by a hiring agency. What are the next steps a person can do to get out of it?
Very rarely do you will able to get your money out. You can file an FIR with the police. You can, if it's an RPSL company who's cheated you, you could go to DG Shipping and file a grievance against the RPSL company and allow DG to intervene. These are the 2 ways that you could do. Besides that, it's only the law that will take its course. But to warn, it's always good not to pay money to any manning partner or any agency or any agent. You should not fall for this.